Day 173. Rainbow glasses.
Like, why is it so small?
So, no sunrise to be had. I got a little bit of colors, but you know, this gray mist kind of rolled in. Slept on the ground right there last night. It was very comfortable. The rocks were at this great incline, so I had it all set up. It felt like sleeping in my lazy boy again. Oh, I missed those days. Today is going to be a rough day. Well, we crossed into Maine, so that's cool. That happens at another 2 miles. So last state, almost done. But we come across the Mahoosic Notch in another, I want to say 8 miles or so. And that's supposed to be the hardest mile of the AT. But after that thing I went down on Washington to get off of that, I don't think it's going to be anything near as bad as that. I couldn't see it being as bad as that, because that was at an angle coming down like this. How much more steep can you get before it becomes a cliff and you just can't climb it? So it'll be challenging, I assume, but I don't think it'll be as bad as what I went through last week. Gray and miserable up here. Nice and cold, and I put on my shoes before I took off my Batman onesie, and I'm too lazy to take my shoes off, so I'm just going to hike in my Batman onesie. As any good adult would do. All right, carry on. First challenge of the day. Don't fall. It'll go viral.
So tired.
Oh, hiking. Isn't it fun?
Oh, that's so much fun. This isn't hiking.
I know.
This is climbing.
This is mountain climbing.
Ugh. Fuck.
It's real easy to do with 40 pounds on your back.
Yeah, so fucking easy. I don't know. It's like there's no good fucking footholds. Ah.
Now what indeed?
I'm afraid a pack's gonna take me backwards.
It just might. Not anymore, you got that. Okay, my turn. Okay, good times. This is all slippery stuff. It's not just hardcore angles. Oh, I don't want to do this. Because at least it's not raining. Everything's just moist enough to make it difficult. But not impossible. Wouldn't want to see us covered in ice. Made it to Maine. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? I know most of you thought I'd be, you know, a hardcore raging alcoholic and would quit by now, but no, not this guy. At least I haven't quit. I walked across most of the eastern seaboard. Freaking amazing, it's mind-boggling. I only got 200 something miles to go. And I can say only, and it feels like only. And this is supposed to be the roughest part. But I think I'm going to take it all easy. There's a shelter in another, I don't know, 4-ish miles, 5 maybe. And rest there for the night. And then take that Mahoosic Notch in the morning. Because it's only 2 miles beyond. Makes sense to me. It's not a 0, it's a Nero, but I take a lot of those lately. I'm with a group of people, ran into Sparkle Feet and Gary Busey again. But they got to be somewhere at a certain time, so they're carrying on ahead. But we all have the date of October 5th. So, now it's a group. Maybe we'll push each other a little bit harder. But, we'll see. You know, nothing ever pans out here. Got to a rocky outcropping. First view of the day. I'm assuming this thing is the next mountain in my way. After some steep bouldery downhills. But not downhill for too long before picks back up. I can kind of see it over there. Boom, and I have no idea what's on the other side of this. But that's no more than a mile away or so. Don't know how far by trail. Can't very well be that far. Ooh, I can see all the red out there. Look, dude, autumn is hitting everywhere out there. Oh, that's crazy shit. broken boulders that it's just such a steep angle down. He's been working on this for a minute. My turn. Oh, quite literally between a rock and a hard place. Okay, I'm coming down. I gotta squeeze through this thing. And it just keeps going down. It's actually quite fun. Treacherous, but entertaining. Wedged in here. Almost down to there. As soon as I turn the corner, there's just more of this stuff. But it starts going up, and I mean, not 60 feet from me, so can't go down for long. Unfortunately, the water source is 0.3 off trail. Being lazy, we left our packs up at the trailhead, and Mishap is guarding them from bears. Okay, so I stand corrected. I might have said that she was a total bitch before. She's only like 70% bitch. She does have kind of a softer, normal side, but it just doesn't last very long. So I stand corrected. Not a total bitch. More than a half a mile to get water. This is the little trickle we get. Luckily, I brought a cup with me so that I could fill up my bag, and now I gotta lug it back up that. Things will do for our, our necessities. But why is everything so necessary, so hard to get? Why does it weigh so much? Alright, time to find the trail again. So I say I had to walk off trail for water. I mean, off trail. This stuff is rough. Of course, as always, way more uphill than the camera shows. So luckily for everybody, I was smart enough to bring a cup with me down to that water source, because a lot of them have been trickles lately, and you need a cup to scoop to fill up a bag like this. Or water bottles, or hell, a lot of things sometimes, depending on how small the trickle is. But I don't like being separated from my gear, so right now Dirty Duck's using it to fill his stuff. And then on the way up, another girl's coming down, and she doesn't have a cup, so I tell her to tell him to give it to her, but now she needs to bring it up to me. It's getting passed around. Hopefully it makes it back up, because if not, I'm not walking back down for it. I'm sending one of them. This is a hard 0.3, let me tell you. Even without a pack on, it's rough. I am on top of the next mountain. Oh, I'm guessing that one's next. It's got some balds on it above tree line for part of it, but I don't know where the AT runs on it. I don't see any fire towers or anything cool like that. But Mahoosic Notch has to be before that, I think. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe it's just on the other side. So I went down that long ass way, got water, and I always bring 3 liters up, even though I only need 2, just in case somebody else needs one. And a dude comes up, I ask him, and he takes it, but he gives me a canister of gas. And early in the day, Dirty Duck was worried about running out of gas because his canister is low. So that guy gave it to me, I gave it to him. It all comes full circle. Gotta love the way it works, but I did save that guy one hell of a walk. That was a rough 0.6. Or not really rough, but more energy than I needed to expend, because I'm gotten really lazy. Like, it has to be really cool for me to want to walk 0.3 off trail to see it. I swear back in the beginning I would have done that kind of stuff. I had more energy. Or maybe it's now because I can see what's coming up. And it does mess with your mind a little bit. I see these huge sheer cliff faces. Looks really far away, but I'll probably be there in a couple of hours. So yeah, I probably am going up and over that thing today. Now if that's what that looks like, what does Mahoosic Notch look like? Time will tell. Beautiful, nice, steep slip and slide. You're lucky it's dry. Can you fall to demonstrate how gravity will pull you down to your death if you slip? That's how people die, fucking around like that. So I don't know if I'm going up that, because I see two hikers way over on that hill over there. But I don't know, maybe I'm headed up this thing and then along the ridge to where they're at. Oh, nice breeze. Great view. I can barely see Mount Washington way back there. Gorgeous. Oh, more rough stuff. I mean, this goes on all day. Don't think I stop and film every one of these. But just some of them. You just gotta look at it and go, God damn. But everybody else did it. I can hear them up there. I can't see them. So, you know, I have to. Can't punk out now. Oh, shit just got real. They're handing packs up. Oh, man. Yeah, that looks nice and easy. Oh, there's handholds. Good little rungs. Easy. Why are you guys making that look so hard? You're just battling gravity. Easy. Now they got it. Do it without the rungs. You only get rungs for some parts, not for all parts. And I'm craning my neck looking straight back up at him right now. And you can see the rungs of the ladder, you know, like it's way up there. Can I do this one-handed? Of course I can. Ow, I hit my knee. I hit my knee. Okay. No problem. I got this. But when I get to the top of this one, there's another ladder. Hey. I think I've seen that ladder in other YouTube videos.
This ladder's pretty cool. That's the.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure. Okay, so yeah.
I like this ladder.
This is what you gotta climb.
Ladders down there. Oh, it like twists well.
Stopped, had lunch here. This is a nice, bald, great view. It's a mountain we just did, little mountain ranges we just did. This is what lies ahead. Go way down into this. You can actually see the trail. Up on the other side is my destination for the night, and then somewhere after that is the Mahoosic Notch. I don't know where, because I don't know what I'm looking for. But I could actually see little hikers on the trail down there. It's kind of cool to see what you're going to do, but all at the same time, it messes with you, because no matter how fast you walk, it just never gets any closer. Today has just been a lazy day, knowing that I only had so many miles to do. The terrain wasn't especially difficult. It was difficult, but not especially. But I just moseyed, and when I found a nice view, that's where I hung out for a while. Just ran into a girl, 13, and we sat on a view and drank a little whiskey for like an hour, just looking, because we knew we only had, you know, less than a mile to do. Turns out I met her once before. I was in a car that had pulled over to pick her up hitchhiking. But I didn't remember that I knew her, but she remembered me. So yeah, almost there. Guess if I get there soon enough, I'll, you know, look around, build a fire and all that stuff. I know they got rules here. If there's no established ring, you're not allowed to. So I'll just have to make sure there's an established ring if there isn't one. Bend the rules, don't break them. Another spot where they have provided us with rungs. Which is pretty nice because those things come in handy. Yeah, that thing looks slick. But, you know, like, why here opposed to other places? There's other places that are way more dangerous that I just went down, and they had nothing. But this spot where I could easily jump down to that stuff there and just follow it down, they put those in. I just wonder what their logic is of, like, this place needs them, this place doesn't. It's way scarier stuff out there than this. Totally ended up not using them. I mean, look at the weird angle these things are set in. And that's pretty much level. They're at some weird diagonal angle, like you wouldn't use them. Maybe those two would come in handy. But these, they serve no purpose. I jumped down to the dirt. I lost my water bottle, but you know, it only made it that far. Those rungs look a little more handy. But these ones did until I got close too. But yeah, because that looks slick and steep. Well, thanks for those. Okay guys, this shelter has a ladder that leads to it. I haven't seen that yet, but look, shelter. What's up, man?
Oh, man.
Ah. Greetings, Nightcrawler here. First off, let me thank you so much for your support. I had no idea when I started this channel that anybody would watch, given that there's so many less offensive people out there filming their thru hikes. But your positive comments, they got me through many a dark time, and I thank you so much for that. Now that I'm back in the other world, I want nothing more than to get out to the PCT. But I can't do that without your help. So I've started what's called a Patreon account. There's a link in the description below. And if just half of my subscribers donated $1 or $2 a month, that would easily enable me to get out to the PCT. I also need some new gear though, so I put a link to my Amazon wish list in there, and maybe other links in the future as well. You know, I'm gonna need things like new puffy, warm clothes, an ice axe, spikes for my shoes, maybe a real camera so that I can film more and better footage. So if you've enjoyed my AT Thru Hikes videos so far, please donate a little bit so that I can continue to entertain you with my antics. I hope to see you on the PCT next year.